Hey, what's going on everyone? Monado Max here, and today we're back with another video games pickup video. I am very happy about this one because I didn't buy much stuff in November, so we didn't get a November pickups video. We're getting a November and December combined into one video. I'm very happy about that, but I'm looking at this, I'm like, oh gosh, I have a lot of video game pickups. Because obviously, I had a lot of Christmas money that I spent yesterday. I had almost over $200 worth of GameStop gift cards. So, yeah, and I got Christmas gifts, so we have a lot to go over. I have no particular order. I did organize it to show you guys the buy two get one free sale, because there was a buy two get one pre-owned games plus accessories sale that GameStop always does after Christmas. So it's always my favorite thing to do is going to GameStop after Christmas, because so many great deals, and we have a lot of cool stuff to show off today. We have probably one of the most expensive and rarest Nintendo Switch games in my collection I got yesterday, so can't wait to show that off. Let's get right into showing off all this cool stuff. So I'm going to start off with some of these GameStop things. They're not really organized. The only ones that are organized are the GameStop buy two get one free, and the rest is from November, December, Christmas gifts, stuff I've had. Yeah, so I was not expecting to walk into GameStop and look at the pre-owned Joy-Cons and see that they had the Animal Crossing Joy-Cons right there. And in case you guys don't realize, the only way to get the Animal Crossing Joy-Cons is if you actually buy the limited edition Animal Crossing Switch that's like $300. So I'm a big fan of these Joy-Cons. I really wanted the Joy-Cons. I just didn't want to spend the money to you know, get another Switch, because I don't need another Switch. I have everything I need, and I got this, and they were buy two get one free. So I got a lot of games and accessories. Well, these are the only accessories I got, but I got one of them for free, and only had to pay $38 for a Joy-Con. So I think that is pretty impressive. And while we're talking about accessories, I'll go and show off this. I got the Splatoon 3 Pro controller. That was really cool. The box is a little beat up, but that's okay, you know. It's the limited edition Pro controller. You can't complain there. I needed another Pro controller because I've been using the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 one ever since I got that for Christmas in 2017. So it was time for a new controller because I don't want to get drift on that. Now let's go over some of these games that I got from the buy two get one. So there's one of these that I'm definitely returning, because a lot of these GameStops, I went to multiple GameStops yesterday, and a lot of them were cleared out. Like, there was not much of a selection there. Like, there was one store that I went to where they only had 5 Switch games on their shelf. That was it. I should have taken a picture so you guys could see, but they only had 5 Switch games. And it was like games I've never heard of. And they were all new. They were like sold out of pre-owned Switch games. So some of these, like this one in particular, I know nothing about, but I love the cover art because this looks really cool. We got Monster Crown. This cover art looks so beautiful. Like, I might actually have that on display for the shelf. By the way, you guys see this cool Monado Max sign I got for Christmas? My mom got me that. It's really cool. It's got the Switch logo. And I also got this right here. A Monado Max Nintendo Switch light switch. That'll be hung up eventually. Got Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist, I think is what this game's called. Yeah. Honestly, don't know if this is a good game or not. I'm a big Yu-Gi-Oh! Fan, or at least like old school Yu-Gi-Oh! And I see it's got a lot of the old school characters from the show on there. So I was like, oh, this is intriguing. Only 18 bucks. Had to get a free game. I think that was the free game that I got, because this is gonna be the title of the video right here. At this GameStop, I actually did a YouTube short on this because I just couldn't believe it. I was looking through the pre-owned Switch games, and I could not believe that this was there. And I don't know why this is such an expensive Switch game. Actually, I do have a little bit of a theory that we'll go into in just a second. But Skylanders Imaginators was right there. And I couldn't believe nobody bought this yet. My editor is going to show some sold listings of this game, and I only had to pay $20 to get it. I'm still have the flu a little bit, guys, so bear with me. I couldn't believe it. I think the reason why Skylanders Imaginators is such an expensive Switch game, one, it was a Switch launch title, and it was really a game that nobody asked for to come to the Switch. And it was also, it came out at its time where Skylanders was pretty much a dead franchise. Skylanders pretty much died in 2016, and then they ported this in 2017. I believe this was actually the last Skylanders project to ever come out, was the Skylanders Imaginators port for the Nintendo Switch. So I think some of that, it has to do with it being a game that nobody wanted, Skylanders being dead. They probably didn't print many copies of this game, and on top of that, it's just such a random game to come to the Switch. Like, I haven't seen the full bundle out there. I don't know how much the full bundle goes for. I just know for the game alone, this is $180 that I'm holding, that I got it for $20. So probably the craziest GameStop find I have ever experienced in terms of value. I remember a lot of this was, all these GameStop things that I'm showing you was buy two, get one free. So some of this was free, like the controllers, all that. I got like 10 things from GameStop. I got this, I've been playing a lot of this, Midnight Suns. I got this last night. Very fun game, pre-owned. Was very surprised to find that considering how new the game is, because it just came out like 2 weeks ago. This, I don't know if this game's actually valuable or in terms of like if it's actually worth what GameStop was selling it for. I've never seen it in the wild, and it's something I should own. It's the physical copy of Shovel Knight. I'm a major Shovel Knight fan, and I was surprised to see it was $39. I don't know if that's an error, but it was cool to have this because this is something I wanted for my collection. And I think that was actually a Switch launch title also, so that might be why it's a little expensive. A lot of these Switch launch titles are out of print, so yeah, fun fact. I got this, the Callie and Marie amiibo. I didn't know these got a restock. I only paid, I think, 20 bucks for them, so this was really cool. Happy to get any amiibos that I don't have in my collection. If I just see them out in the wild for retail price, I'm always gonna buy them, because I love amiibos. I have almost 100 plus amiibos. I am probably taking this back because the only reason why I have it is because I could not find another game to get for the buy two get one sale, and it was at one of these GameStops that the Switch section was cleared out, PlayStation section was almost cleared out. So I got Elden Ring for PS5. I'm taking this back tonight. I'm gonna look at my local GameStop and see if I can find something to exchange this with, because this was $50, and I'm just not a Souls guy. I'm really not. A lot of people are gonna not like that I said that, but Elden Ring's not for me, and I'm gonna see if I can trade it in for, I don't know, Last of Us Part 1. I wanna get the regular edition of that because I'm a big Last of Us guy, and I have the collector's edition that I don't want to open because it's so valuable right now. So I saw the cover of this, and I was like, this looks like a very interesting game. It was on sale already, so I added this to the collection. Looks very interesting. It looks like a very, I guess it'd be a horror game. Also looks like Jeff the Killer on the background of the game. I don't know if you guys know who that is. I know that was Jeff the Killer an actual character, or was it a meme? Got this. This was something I was very excited to have because I didn't know a physical copy existed for this game. And I think the Switch version sucks, but it's still cool to have because the cover looks so awesome. A Hat in Time. I got this for 17 bucks. This is probably a free game. I don't know. I did so much buy two get one free. So got that. Very happy to have it though because cover art looks cool. A lot of people talk about Hat in Time, so I can finally play the game. Was not expecting to find this in the pre-owned section. Gravity Rush Remastered. As you can see, very expensive PS4 game. I believe this is an out-of-print PS4 game, and that's why it's so expensive. Also because the company that did this game shut down, and a lot of people love Gravity Rush, so yeah, got that. Very happy to have that because I love my PS4. PS4 is amazing. I'm PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, you know. I got a little PlayStation in me. I know we're a Nintendo channel, but I'm a big PlayStation guy secretly. You guys just don't know that. God of War Ragnarok. Got this in the pre-owned section. Could not believe it was there. Especially because it was at one of the GameStops that there was like nothing there. So I would have thought people would have just grabbed that game up instantly. But no, it was there. So I got it, 65 bucks. Obviously the buy two get one free is what made it worth it though, because I got a lot of free stuff out of this. Like I know the Joy-Con was free. I think the two Switch games, the Hat in Time and the horror game, I think those were the free games. But I got a lot of free stuff out of it. Great deal. And I only had to spend like $50 of my own money because I had the gift cards. So I feel like I made out pretty well at GameStop. That's all the things that I bought at GameStop. Now we're going to be showing off Christmas presents and stuff that I bought from previous months, all that stuff. Yeah, exciting times. So a lot of this is out of order. I went to a retro game store in October. I didn't get a chance to show you guys this in that October video, completely forgot. I think the video is out now though. I don't know, that my video schedule was very weird in November because a lot of stuff came out that I filmed like months ago. But I think it came out where I went to the video game world. I got Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, if it could focus. Got it for 30 bucks. Felt like that was a pretty good deal. I know when I went to a lot of my conventions this year, I saw this game about 40 to 50, but I know sometimes conventions can raise up games value because, you know, sometimes vendors do that. So I don't know if that game was a good deal or not, but I felt like with everything that I saw with that, $30, very good game that I wanted for my Game Boy SP. Payday 2. This is actually, I've never played Payday before. I started playing this last night. I'm having an interesting amount of fun with this. It's a different game for me, and in general, I think it's a very unique game. At least out of the games I've played, I've never seen something like Payday 2. Pretty fun, interesting Switch port, and it's an out-of-print Switch game, so this is possibly going to be one of those that down the road could be valuable. I don't know. We'll see. I know when the game initially came out, back in 2018, this was a hard Switch game to find. I think now it's out of print, so you're not going to find it everywhere, but still pretty cool. This was the only thing that I bought on Black Friday. It Takes Two. I'm going to be playing this with a friend very soon. I'm very excited to play this because I love A Way Out. It comes from the same people. And I'm interested to see if it actually looks good on Switch. I know there's been great reviews about the Switch port of that, and you know, I'm Mr. Nintendo Switch. Everyone likes to know my thoughts on Switch ports, so that's probably something you'll see in those top 10 videos eventually. Shout out to my editor Coleman. He got me something for Christmas. He got me 2 games. The other game it's over here in the stack, but it's like the last game. But he got me 2 games, and one game that I was really looking for when I was at Too Many Games. Actually, I've been looking for this game all year long, and I just can't find it. I can only find it online. And it is Travis Strikes Again at No More Heroes. I'm a big No More Heroes fan, at least I like to call myself that, because I did beat 1 and 2, and I was about to start playing 3, but my editor was like, Max, no, you cannot do it. You need to play the spin-off, Travis Strikes Again. You're gonna hate yourself if you don't do it. And me being an idiot, I wasn't gonna buy this game digitally because I knew a physical copy was out there. So I was like, fine, I guess I'm gonna have to wait and see if I can find this. And at the time, earlier this year, I think ever since No More Heroes 3 came out, this game has kind of been expensive. It's dropped down in value, but it was pretty pricey at one point. I think it was almost $100, so shout out to my editor. I'm going to start playing that soon, and then I'm going to play No More Heroes 3, and then I'm going to say I beat all the No More Heroes games. Sonic Frontiers, I did a video review on this for the Switch version. Go check that out. It's a fun game. I just don't recommend it for the Switch. Got some limited run games here. Star Wars Force Unleashed. This is gotta be one of the coolest Star Wars games out there to exist. Very surprised that they put it on current gen consoles, and very surprised that it got a physical copy. I don't know how Limited Run got that connection with Star Wars, but that's pretty crazy that they're making physical copies of Star Wars games. I think they're even doing the collector's edition for the new Jedi Fallen Order sequel, so that's pretty cool. These games. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Did a video review on them. Go check it out if you really want to know my thoughts on the game. So I got this for Christmas. I don't know if it's good yet. I haven't had a chance to play it. I know when this game was announced, I had paid attention to it a little bit, and then when more stuff came out for it this year, when there was more trailers with heavy promotion on this game, it looked very interesting to me. I'm a big Troy Baker fan, and I know Troy Baker voices this guy, so I had to buy it to support the Troy Baker games. I think Troy Baker is one of the best actors of all time because, you know, Joel, amazing character. Higgs, amazing character. What else has Troy Baker done? Troy Baker's done so many things. I think Troy Baker was Batman at one point. Yeah, in the Telltale games. Yeah, he was Batman. That was crazy. So I had to buy it because I'm a fan of Troy Baker. I'm going to play a lot of games that are not my type of games just because Troy Baker's in it. And I know this is like a Dead Space type game, so I'm going to play it eventually. Got a lot on my plate, but yeah. This is honestly something that I'm very surprised got a physical copy for the Switch. Don't know why Sega, out of all their games, decided this gets a physical copy, because there's so many games out there that Sega has made that should have a physical copy for the Switch, but doesn't. And some reason they decided to do 2 Point Campus as a game to get a physical copy. In a big Switch box, this is very unique. I've never played 2 Point Campus before. I don't know if it's a me type of game, but I'm intrigued by it just a little bit, so I'm gonna definitely give it a try, let you guys know. That could be a video that you see in the top 10 third-party games. Number 5, whenever that comes out, that'll be a few months from now. By the way, I made number 4. Go check that out, guys. Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion. A lot of people are mad at me, at least a lot of my friends are mad that I bought this for the Switch and not my PlayStation 5 when I have a PS5, but I'm pretty sure the reviews for the Switch port of this have been amazing, and I'm Mr. Nintendo Switch. I have to play it on the Switch because we have a whole top 10 video series on third-party games, and just in general, I think this game would be cool on the Switch. I'm impressed that they put this on the Switch. I don't know if this means down the road if they're gonna put Final Fantasy VII Remake on the Switch. I don't know if the exclusive deal with that end, exclusivity or whatever. I know it's on PC now, but did it ever end on Xbox? It'll probably eventually end up on Xbox, the deal, whenever it expires with PlayStation, and they might try to put it on the Switch since they got this on the Switch. I'm surprised PlayStation didn't try to make this an exclusive. I wonder why they didn't. I don't know, is that weird? Is that weird that they didn't try to make that a PlayStation exclusive considering how big 7 was, the remake for PlayStation? Because I would assume this is probably selling like crazy. There was a lot of hype for that. Interesting. I'm just now thinking about that. That's crazy that they didn't do that. Shout out to Skriller Wolf, guys. Skriller Wolf was my Secret Santa for the TieCast. We had this whole little Secret Santa thing going, and she got me so much cool crap. Like, it is the coolest thing. I'm gonna try to post it on Twitter. I've been so busy, I haven't had a chance to post everything I got from the Secret Santa. But she got me a Switch game, and actually, I think I have one of the things on display. I don't know if you can see it. My editor will try to do a zoom up. I got the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 UK pre-order bonus from her, and she also got me the pre-order bonus poster. She got me so many cool things. Ultimate Spider-Man comics, an Animal Crossing stocking, a lot of cool Pokemon cards, but she got me an actual Switch game. I was like, what? And this is a game I've always wanted to play. Haven't had a chance to play it yet, but this game has always looked really cool to me, and I didn't know a physical copy was out there. I always was gonna buy this game, I just was busy, never got a chance to, and now I have it. So that might be a game that you see in the third-party videos. I love those videos so much. Go check those out. I got the Persona 4 Ultimate game, whatever it's called. It's a Japanese copy. So this game came out digitally in America, but we didn't get a physical copy. For some reason, well, actually, it makes sense why Japan got a physical copy. But we didn't get a physical copy. I got this for Christmas. Honestly, one of the coolest things that I own, because it's just cool owning stuff that's not in your country. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm the only one that feels this way, but I have a few Switch games that did not come here to America, and to have them here in America, it's pretty cool, I feel like. It's really cool, and this has such a cool cover art. I can't wait for Persona 4 Golden. That comes out on Switch in a few weeks. No physical copy. They're not even making a physical copy in Japan. It's so weird. I don't know who makes these decisions, but that's an L from Atlas over there and Sega. Gotham Knights. Been playing a lot of this. My friend Coleman hates me for playing it. I'm a big Batman fan. I have beaten every Batman game on the Arkham series. So when Gotham Knights was announced, I was like, and when the reviews came out, I was like, but I got this for Christmas. It reminds me a lot of Avengers, to be honest. If you can get this game for like $20, I think it's worth your time. But it's not a $70 game, and I know they sell it for $70. It's not worth $70. Only buy it if you see it for 20 bucks. Crush 3D, got that from that video game store a few months ago. Okay, another crazy find at GameStop. Went in there a few weeks ago. It was actually the day the Game Awards happened. And I was in there and they had a bunch of 3DS games in stock. And they had the last first party Nintendo 3DS game there for $25. And that's Kirby Epic Yarn. Let my editor show some sold listings for this game on eBay. This game is also another valuable game. Not as valuable as Skylanders Imaginators, but still very cool to find a lot of valuable games for cheap at GameStop. And they had a bunch of other 3DS games I didn't have in my collection, but I didn't want to spend that type of money right now because, you know, I'm not made of money. You know, I know a lot of people think I'm made of money when you see these videos, but I'm not, guys. I'm not. I'm just like a normal human being. Fortunately, like, Hey Pikmin 3DS was there. I wanted to get that just because I knew my editor didn't have it, and I knew he was a big Pikmin fan. But, yeah, the 3DS collection's going great. That's something I eventually want to go for, first-party 3DS set. Wait a second. I'm actually missing a game that I need to show you guys. I'll be right back. Hi guys, I'm back. Me talking about the 3DS first party games reminded me that I have this other game that I got for my Wii U. I'm trying to go for a first party Wii U set. Very, very close to that. I'm under 10 games. That's something I'm very passionate about. I think 2023 is probably going to be the year that I complete that collection. Got Tokyo Mirage Sessions. Clean copy, like super clean. Every time I see this game, it's always scratched up, beat up. Like, this is one of those games that I haven't gotten because it's always beat up to death. And finally have it in the collection now, so happy to have that. A lot of the stuff that's left, the only expensive game that's left is the Game & Wario, and everything else is cheap, like under $20. So I'm gonna complete that next year, my Wii U set, most likely. And then here's my other gift from my editor. So if you guys didn't see the Video Games Monthly video that we put out a few weeks ago, editor's gonna put a thumbnail of it. Go check it out because there's a lot of games I get from that we don't talk about in this because I want you guys to see that video. I will say that in that video, I end up getting Pac-Man Versus, and I was super excited, but it was just the disc, and I was hurt because that was something I actually would have really loved to have in the collection, and it just would have been super cool. And my editor Coleman, he saw how upset I was, and he actually got me Pac-Man Versus complete. It's actually the bundle with Pac-Man World 2. So thank you, Coleman. This was really awesome and very unexpected. He told me that he tried to get Shrek 2 also because he knew I was upset to get that as a complete in box game. So shout outs to him. He did great. I did great for him for Christmas too. I don't know if Coleman's gonna talk about it. You could put that in this video, Coleman. You know, do a funny video clip of showing off your stuff. I did a lot for Coleman for Christmas. Lots. Did amazing things for Coleman for Christmas. And that is everything I got for the last 2 months. There's some October stuff in here. But yeah, I spent too much money. I don't know if we'll see another one of these videos next month. I'm probably gonna go on a, you know, game buying hiatus because I got so much stuff right now I gotta play and beat. Too many Switch games. I think I'm probably almost at 300 Switch games now, which is scary. Very scary considering I was almost at 150 last year. I have doubled my collection this year. That is ridiculous to say. Oh wow. But I mean, it does make a cool shelf. I mean, the shelf is looking awesome. I had my magazine for Spider-Man right there where Shantae is, but it keeps falling off, so I need to fix that. But yeah, look at this, guys. This looks cool. It's really cool. Alright guys, I've been talking for way too much. Let me know what you guys got for Christmas, or just what games you've been picking up recently. It doesn't have to be Christmas gifts. Just tell me stuff that you've been buying recently and stuff that you've been playing. I love these videos, but you're probably not going to see one next month. I highly doubt you'll see one next month. Maybe not even February. I don't know when the next time you'll see these videos. We got monetized on YouTube. I couldn't believe it, guys. We got our watch time. I need to take this moment and thank you guys. I officially make money off of YouTube now. I can't believe it. It is really cool to say that. So I can officially say that I have 2 jobs now. Because some people was like, you don't have 2 jobs. I have 2 jobs now. So thank you very much. We're going to have a New Year's video come out very soon. But yeah, I've been talking for way too much, guys. I will see you guys in the next video. Have yourselves a good one. Check out the Twitter, check out the Twitch, check out the Instagram. A lot of cool photos being posted on Instagram. A lot of stuff that you guys might actually really like if you checked out the Instagram. and Twitter. You know, a lot of groundbreaking stuff being posted on my social media that I've not talked about on here. You know, because every time I do a post relating to this groundbreaking thing, everyone just goes crazy. It's like, ugh. So I'm just saying, you might want to check the Twitter and Instagram out from time to time. You know, yeah, I've been talking way too much. I'm just ending this video.